Hello, everyone. How's it going? We are back with our Lotro adventures. So we're still in Rohan, but we're coming to the end. Well, we're coming to the end of East Rohan. I think my plan that I've decided is, yeah, we'll continue through the book once we've completed all the quests, and then then I probably will start. I need gear, right? We're still in 75 raid armor, and we're almost level. We'll probably be level 90 by the time we move into West Rohan. So I'm going to we'll do the high bolt stuff and get some armor, which it shouldn't be too bad. I think if I did every quest, then I should have all my armor that I need. But we'll see how far we get with the quest today. We'll do the book. We'll skip Wildermore and then move into West Rohan. Whoops, was that the wrong house I went in? Yes, it was.
Our mission is dire.
And then really that armor will last me probably until I go into Mordor. Because I don't feel like farming flowers. Oh, whoops, there we go. And I don't know if I'll farm Dol Amroth stuff. But we'll see. I might, because the amount of grinding I have to do is just going to be immediately met with, whatchamacallit, Light of Arendelle gear with Mordor, so I don't want to spend too much time grinding armor just for it to be replaced immediately once Mordor arrives. So we'll have to see. Maybe I just put on Osgiliath gear or something. But I'll figure that out when the time comes. Nope, wrong house again. I keep going into the wrong house.
Will you aid the horse lords?
There we go. Almost done the questing deed here. We'll have one more quest after this. Then we can just focus on the book. We do have a virtue experience boost at near the end of the month, I believe, if I remember right. Hold on, I want to check that. Let's look here. Yeah, end of the month. It's only a 10% virtue experience boost, not a 20%. So I won't go too hard with it, but it'll at least allow me to catch up on some characters, I think.
Brings you to these lands. Our mission is dire. The Rohirrim have need of your services.
It'll allow me to get everyone prepared kind of for Mordor, basically. Almost caught up on my crafting, though. I've almost maxed out East Emnet. I'm a bit more behind on Forester, but if I need to catch up, I can easily just go to an alt and do some crafting instances. So that's fine. And that was another reason why I wanted to do the Highbold stuff on my captain as well. It was another character to do the crafting instances. More damage, and then so we need 3 points for that, and then so 6 more points, and then we can get a bunch more damage, which will be nice for War Steeds. All the damage you can get. hoping we get some exciting news on the next expansion here, on one of their next streams. Probably not too much detail yet since it's still August, but I would assume at the very least like a pre-order release date. Like you can start pre-ordering at this date, but they won't give an actual release date for the expansion just yet. And then maybe some details. I feel like the summer is kind of the best time to release that info. Oh, hi, Wraith. There we go. Let's get out of here. Wait, where are you that I'm turning this in? Oh, all the way down there. Okay. I did not pay attention to that. I guess now we can do the book quest then. So we need corruptors. And Warg Riders. Why can't I use a war steed right there? That's interesting. Using this big old sword that we got last week, or that we put as an outfit last week, is so cool. On with mounted combat, just this big old heavy two-handed sword. It looks ridiculous but cool at the same time. Do I really want to fight this? Every time I fight it, it goes bad. Is there any... Okay, I can put this on at least. We have a couple of health pots. What if I send you to go tank it for a bit? I do this. Really? You're already coming after me? Okay, that's what I thought. You need to remove one more corruption. The heal did. Oh my god! The heal. See, that's the problem with doing this. Is my heal never went off. I told it to go off and then it didn't go off. I need to stop fighting them. I just need to stop fighting those ones. Yeah, it just never... I mean, I guess the only... Okay, the only big cooldown I used It's technically Oathbreakers. No other heal or anything I use, so I can actually technically try again. If it's still there. Like, I can kill it. It's just really annoying. I think that's something I want Lotro to kind of adapt, is how these specific captain abilities work with your pet. Like, I want it to always trigger when it needs to trigger, but it doesn't need to trigger when I'm at full health, but the pet isn't smart enough to acknowledge that. So they need to adapt, like, the AI of the pet. Be like, okay, use skill when at 50% health. Or something, rather than just always do that. Like, it maybe it needs to change how the skill works, where it can't use it maybe until you're at 50% health. And then I don't have to worry about it anymore. I can just say, remember to use skill, and then boom, 50% health will go off. Because I don't even think... Yeah, this just copies it. It's not, like, I'm not... It's not that I don't remember to use it. It's that it's just not going off when I want it to. It's also very unresponsive. Like, it's not an instant skill either. Are you on this side, or are you down here? I thought you were more over here. No, you should have been right there, actually. Alright, no, it's gone. Wait, that's Corruptor. There we go. Croft Defiler was different. There we go. So, out of curiosity, what other... One more discovery there, and a few more discoveries here. Enemies. Oh, enemies of here. Oh, we never finished Eves of Fangorn. Okay, and then let's do an Arrows Hollow. I don't remember those off the top of my head. Oh, you know what? I think the stable's up here. Yeah.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
Task board, let's go.
Our mission is dire.
Boom, questing deed done. Boom, boom, boom. Justice now. Really caught up, which is nice.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Our mission is dire.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
What brings you to these lands?
Will you aid the Horse Lords? The Rohirrim will need your aid.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Okay, no other locations here. I guess, yeah, that was 4, so I would assume there's 4 on the north side.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
What is my reputation? Men. Antwash Vale, almost kindred. Sucross, which is what we're doing now. Oh, I don't think we'll ever hit ally, actually. Okay, good to know. Norcroft's almost in, I guess, almost 25% through ally. Wold is almost kindred because it's been all of our tasks that we've been doing. Of course, missed one read down in the south. Saw the Spider-Man movie recently. Very good. I strongly recommend the new Spider-Man movie if you've not seen it yet. No spoilers. It's just very good. A movie that is, I think, worth seeing, which I haven't said in a long time, I feel like, recently. There's just been so many misses with movies lately, so I do think Spider-Man is one of those more successful movies for sure. Although I did see Project Hail Mary in theaters, and that was also probably the other movie this year that I would say was worth to see. Oh. Why do they make it this way? Harvest the grain and then harvest the harvested grain. Instead of just like going to grain and giving you 4 pieces of grain, they just make you. It's just another one of those things that Lotro wants to just take a little bit more of your time in the weirdest ways. Doesn't really make much sense.
Our mission is dire. What brings you to these lands? Our success depends upon our strength.
Scout
Will
the
you
orc
aid us?
camp to the southwest. I don't know if I've, at least on the legendary servers, I haven't done these quests before. I don't know. Probably back in the day I did. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't think I did these on my first character that came through Rohan. Because I think I was just quested until I completed the deed or whatever. Or at least on my first character, I would have quested until I hit 84 and then just spammed Highbolt and then been done. And then gone back later and did whatever I needed for questing deeds. So this is because isn't there enemies? Yeah, so this is the last camp for this deed. So we'll just have 2, 4, 6,000 virtue experience just kind of waiting for us, which that we can easily do when we have the virtue experience buff. That's an extra 600. Hello? It says there's a dude here. The Lost Scout. Oh, there you are.
Oh, this is intolerable.
Oh. He's an evil dude. Oh, he was tricked or whatever. He was Saruman.
What brings you to these lands? What brings you to these lands? The Rohirrim have need
Whoa.
of your services.
That's a bunch
The
of quests.
Rohirrim will
Okay.
need your aid. Will you aid the Rohirrim? The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Okay, so we got quests at each camp. Then maybe the other 3 will kind of be split between the 2 camps, then is my guess. Boss spawn in there? No. Spawns over here? They're playing the front. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, we need riders and corruptors again. Okay. These are croft defilers. No, I need riders and corruptors. Morgue rider. Set the Nazgul with something hard. That didn't do anything. Croft defiler. Morgue rider. just need a corruptor. Where's a corruptor? Here's one. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Yes. Now I leave. Oh, wait, nope, we gotta go down south. I forgot we have one more dude to kill. Gotta go kill the leader. Can I get in this tent, please? There we go. Okay, so now we turn these in, and then my guess is there'll be an instanced quest where we have to defend the town, and then that'll probably be it. Oh no, we still need to go to the mines, I bet. See, this is 40. They're 66. Ooh, we're close. Actually, we probably have enough ore to max it out, because then we can double up on the ore by turning it to other stuff. Or other ingots.
Our mission is dire. Our mission is dire. Our mission is dire. Our mission is dire.
Is this good? No. No.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Okay, so now we put barricades down again? Something? Signal riders to the barricades. Oh, here we go. Please.
Will you aid the Horse Lords? Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Investigate the road west. There's okay. There's a lot more here than I originally thought. Good to know. This is just good for that rep that we'll need for armor. No, even though there was no... Like, not having endgame content at this level cap was bad. Like, there should have been... dungeons and raids. But the concept of basically encouraging you to do every single quest in the zones to earn rep by rewarding you with essentially gear that's the best for the level cap. Right? You're not getting the best gear from the quest itself, but it sets you on the path in that direction, because the path is rebuilding the city, right? And so you rebuild the city, but in order to rebuild the city, you need to have the prerequisites for certain steps of having, what should we call it? The rep done, and then you can rebuild more of the city. And I think you also need the rep for the specific gear as well. So I think that path or that concept was really cool. And I like that. Like there's more of a reward for just for completing everything. It's not just, oh, okay, good. You're doing it to earn more rep kind of thing. You're doing it to earn rep, but it also rewards you with gear. And I like that a lot. But I think needing to use that gear to get into a dungeon or into raid, and then upgrading that gear, that same gear, kind of like the flower system now, with like, you take the raid gear and you upgrade it a tiny bit. Doing that via the dungeon in the raid or something would be interesting to see. Investigate the road to look for sign of the orc killers. Okay, well, I guess I can be on the road. Did I miss something? Oh, I have to start there, don't I? That's why. It's funny, I feel like, aside from the early games, or the early expansions, where the gear the process felt good. It's this orc I need to kill that 2 plus. That I avoided. After a certain point, it felt like every expansion, they were so close at coming up with the perfect system, but just in different ways. Like, does rebuilding the city and gearing that way was really cool, but there needed to be endgame content as a reward, like dungeons and raids at the same time. The flower system is interesting in that it allows for like this unique upgrade system to the raid gear, so you still have to raid to get the best gear, and then the flower gear allows you to upgrade it to make it better. But the base flower gear is better than the raid gear, so then there's no point to actually do the raid, or yet to do tier 1 of the raid, so that doesn't work. The Dol Amroth dailies of bringing the community together to just do open world content and unlocking new areas to acquire the best gear at the time was also interesting, but there was no group or raid content at the time. Not until they expanded the epic battles to include Gondor, or more of Gondor. So that wasn't quite it. But if there was a weird combination of all of them, I'd almost think that would be the perfect system they could do for every expansion. A system where, by doing all of the content in every zone for the rep, because you want the rep to be a prerequisite for earning gear. You don't have to do every quest because when you reach level cap, there's dailies and stuff. But just doing every quest makes that journey just a little bit quicker. Obviously, more quest equals more rep. And then, you're upgrading a city to give you that world building aspect, or rebuilding something, unlocking new areas. And then that gear that you've worked so hard towards, you're not replacing with dungeons and raids. The dungeons and raids maybe give you new jewelry options, but then the armor gets upgraded piece by piece by things that you have to collect in the open world while you're doing your normal dailies or something like that. Then it's kind of all connected, and then there's kind of a certain threshold for each kind of player, right? You're like, well, I feel like I've completed my journey after fully upgrading my city or rebuilding it and having all of the gear done. But raiders can progress that further, those who want to raid, by taking that gear they've earned and upgrading it through daily content and completing the raid. And they get further rewarded by not only slightly better gear, but also better jewelry and stuff like that. Maybe there's a crafting element to it, like maybe crafters have to do certain things, and that the crafters always make best of one thing, or like the best. There's a pocket item, a cloak, and because that's kind of like Isengard, right? Isengard had the cloak that everyone wanted, and the necklace, so you could do it that way as well. Then crafters have something to work towards. Because I think that was just a good system as well. But there's always endgame content, there's always open world content, and they're all interconnected. And I think the more things are interconnected, the better an endgame experience is for everyone, in my opinion. Rather than it just doing one way or the other. But I think this new system that they're kind of teasing right now with like the lessons and tactics and enhancements and stuff is kind of a way to work towards that, where the open world content and earning rep and stuff rewards you with these so-called passive skills and buffs that will enhance your character so that it becomes easier to do. So it doesn't reward gear, it's rewarding, I guess, stat increases, ability increases. But rather than it just affecting that specific expansion, it's supposed to affect everything past that expansion. So it's a long-term power gain as well. But I guess the question then becomes, okay, so you've unlocked these new skills, passives, and traits. But does that mean that after this expansion, you're not earning more of them? They just stick with you?
What brings you to these lands?
So, do I need to... I saw that... Maybe I actually do... Oh, no, there we go. I was gonna say, there was those wargs that have a quest above them, but I assumed that was just a daily.
The
There we go.
Rohirrim will need your
Return
aid.
to Snowborn. And I think because we've gone into this trend with SSG where
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
they no longer like releasing dungeons and the raid with the release of the expansion, that stuff always comes out 4 to 6 months later. This idea of doing open world content, of, you know, unlocking traits or rebuilding a city or something like that, then is more interesting, rather than, because like Angmar, you hit level cap and there was literally nothing to do. There was missions
Very
and stuff,
good.
but they're like,
This
if
will show
it-
Reed
and
frustrate what his people
that,
may face. While I speak with
the
Reed,
reputation
I would have you spar with some of
for
his
the crafting guild, but that was it for a while, and that felt really bad.
Our mission is dire. Our success depends
So
upon our
having
strength.
this,
Will you
having
aid
something
us?
to work towards, then using whatever it is you're working towards to make raid and dungeon easier is a lot more interesting.
I will do my best.
And maybe that's why they've decided to do like passive skills and traits and whatnot, because instead of it being gear that I would, if it was gear, I want it to be gear that you upgrade, not gear that is just automatically replaced. Like, oh,
Perhaps I will
dungeon's
surprise
now
you.
out, so you've got to replace your gear now. Like, you're just flat out replacing the armor that you spent 4 months gathering. I would like it better if it was like, you keep it and it's just being upgraded with a token. So they've avoided that by doing this trait system. And this trait system is then
Will you
becomes
aid the Horse
actual
Lords?
true character progression, because it sticks with us past this point. So because there's not going to be a level increase, so there'll still be a sense of character progression. And we haven't gotten new skills and trait points and stuff for a long time. Like, it's like 30 or 40 levels since we've gotten anything, so having a bit more progression that way will feel better. So it's a nice balance, so long as it's done right, I think.
The Rohirrim will need your aid. What business have you with the Rohirrim? The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Okay, so we gotta fight this dude, and then I guess we gotta go down south.
Let us see what you can do.
Not Saruman again. What's south of me? Oh, the Eastfold. Okay, that's what he's staring at. I was like, wait a minute. What are we staring at, Saruman? There we go, an extra 15% or 10%. Just a new skill. When an enemy is defeated, you let out a cry that... Oh, more damage. So... What? Oh, I see. Now I get it. Search the crofts. Spy. They should have connected this. I guess there's the swamp here, but can you walk across this? No, you can't. Well, you can. You can swim across it, but I don't know. It feels like there should be a bridge here or something. All right, where's the spy? Investigate the barn.
We must stand by while the minions of Orphan spread their influence.
There we go. Poteen! I'm doing good, I'm doing good. How are you? Good, good. Love to hear it. Who did I make mad? Oh, that orc. It's fine. They follow me into the water? Yeah, there we go. Good old mounted combat. You know, I think mounted combat is almost... It's almost there. I really think they just need to... Because I know a lot of people find it really slow, especially some melee classes or classes with very few skills. Rather than just completely changing it or revamping it, adding new skills, I think they just need to increase the rate of which you gain... What is it? Momentum? Is that what the mechanic is called? The red bar that fills up. Oh, Fury. Okay. Increase the rate of which you earn Fury, and then on top of that, increase the amount of damage that you get when you use a skill that is consuming Fury. So that even though you only have like...
I saw Angmar emerging from his talk with Reed,
you know, a tiny sliver of Fury, it's going to still benefit the skill a massive amount. I think that would just make mounted combat more, I don't know, more appealing, I guess, to more players. Because then those characters, or those classes that only have, like, one skill, such as my Lore Master, where all they can really do is run around and throw fireballs, I'll just be killing things a lot quicker. Antol! Oh, hi! Nice to see you again. It's been a while.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? Will you aid the Horse Lords? The Rohirrim will need your aid.
How's been your 105 adventures? Yeah, that's fair. Not playing as much lately. Stuff happens. That's all good.
We will consult with my uncle Theoden, and he will resolve this issue with Fustred.
You miss you just got to the waist? Oh, nice!
My uncle Theoden...
Honestly, kind of perfect timing.
Put right the situation with Reeve Fustred.
Because, like...
He is still king.
In about a month, we'll be in Mordor. you've been collecting your flowers and getting your flower gear. Alright, it's time to be banished by Poison Theoden. Not at all. It's okay. You don't really need it, because as soon as you enter Mordor, every piece of gear you come across, you have to put on because of the Light of Arendelle mechanic. So you really actually don't need to stress a whole lot about 105 gear. Oh, yeah, still using this. Yeah, I think that's fine. It'll be good enough to get you into Mordor. The link, you're gonna be so funny to get. Yep. It's been a while since I've been in Mordor, so I don't know. Maybe the whole darkness or shadow of Mordor and the light of Arendelle, it's not as punishing, but we'll have to see. Really, I'm going in with the mindset of I'm gonna have to replace all my gear instantly. And what I might even do, because I play on deadly difficulty, is I might actually plan on hitting whatever level I can on my lore master, like as high as possible, then go into Mordor just to make it the journey a little bit easier, but we'll have to see. Just about to upgrade my words of mastery, so just look to your class guide for 105. Hell yeah. That's why it's there. Yeah, every expansion, I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to catch up on characters. I'm going to try to catch up on all the classes. I can't. I just don't have the time. So that's why, yeah, now I just got to do the generic one video that's based on the Bull Roar server and just put all the classes in there just to make sure it's there so that people can go back and watch whatever class they want when they can. Which actually reminds me, I gotta pay attention to Bull Roar so that I can do it for 115 here. Uh-oh. Angmar calling you out, Grima. You want to be king and marry Angmar's sister. You know what? I might not upgrade them as soon as you get to 106, we can upgrade them again. Yes, yes. And that's going to be a reoccurring theme now, which is so annoying. But yeah, we had to replace them at 96, but you could start replacing your traceries at 86, and then depending on when you upgraded, you either had to replace them at 101, I think, and then there's new ones to get at 106. So I think my lore master is all in 101 traceries, but yeah, my other characters, I might just wait until 106 again. And I think for most of my characters, I'm just going to be bartering for like yellow traceries to start. Yeah, what's the... Yeah, because you could go... The ones that we got at level 50 last you until 95. But the only ones after that are the 86 to 105 ones. So at 86 you could start having traceries that'll last you to 105. But there was better ones to get at 101 and then which will last you through Mordor. However, there's better ones to get at 106, and the 106 ones technically last you to 120, which is 120 is still technically the Mordor level cap in some ways. I actually don't even know if we're going to get... Like, I don't know if it's going to be 115 or 120 in September. Probably just 115, but I don't know. 120 and 115 are so connected. Like, there isn't
In the
any
golden hall of
new
Medusur,
content at
we
120.
beheld what I have long feared. Theoden King has fallen under the sway of his chief counselor, Grima Wormtongue, who speaks with Saruman's voice. Rohan is imperiled.
Like, there's just so much crossover between all of the traceries that it gets so complicated. Like, why is it that it goes from 45 to 95, but you can start replacing at 86, and those go to 105? Why not just make it go from... Okay, so your traceries work until 95, and then at 96, you get new traceries that will last you until 105, and then at 106, you get new traceries that last you until 120, and then 121 to 140, 141 to 160, and then 161 to whatever. Like, just the weird crossovers that they do and overlapping gets really complicated.
This is terrible. It is as I feared. I do not know what we can do. By order of Theoden King, you three are to stay on this side of the Entwash. Why is
Okay, there we
Horn
go.
so
That
upset?
book's done.
Have we not done what we set out to do? What would Corridon be saying today if we had not run into that
So
Ent?
now what I want to do is now I pick up
I've
this
received no
quest.
word from Aedoras that your exile is lifted.
So that will take us to Horn. We have that map still. This takes us to Horn. Okay, yeah, so we can start the book quest later, but that's all. Yeah, I don't know. The traceries are really complicated. At least, though, this new expansion that comes out in November or December, there's no level cap increase, so all the traceries that people have been earning on the live servers can keep their traceries for like another year. That's nice. The legendary server people, though, I don't know. We're kind of just left to the dirt. Yeah, I agree. 101 to 116, just remove them. Like, why is it that we have traceries that last 50 levels and then traceries that last 10 levels? Like, why? Why is that even necessary still? While leveling, 45 to 95 feels good. And then as soon as you enter Rohan, so 96, or not Rohan, Gondor, 96, you start earning new traceries. Those traceries are good through all of Gondor and can last you through Mordor. Right? Now that you started the next leg of your journey. And then after you've completed Mordor, boom, moving on to the northern parts of Middle-earth, you're getting a new batch of traceries. Then once you do all that stuff, like, yeah, the North, Gundabad, Minas Morgul even. Then as you head down south towards Umbar, boom, new set of traceries. So now you only need to collect like 3 different sets of traceries. And I think that's just way better. Where's this prisoner? Oh, is he? He's probably over here. Yeah, 86 lasts to 105. Well, yeah, I guess 86 lasts to 105, but they could just change it so that you do 96 to 115. But I guess if we wanted simplicity of just removing things, then keep 86 to 105, and then you keep... And then you remove the 101 to 115 because you have 106 to 120. Yeah, that makes sense. 45 to 85, 86 to 105, 106 to 120, 121 to 140, 141 to 160. Yeah, boom, done. I say there should be even less than that, but for simplicity's sake, yes. That's all they need to do. There doesn't need to be all this insane overlap. The prisons... Where is this dude? Oh, there he is. Yeah, 101 gone, 116 gone, 131 gone.
I do not believe you will find welcome here.
Yeah, I don't need this tracery. Is there room for it in my shared vault? Oh yeah, there is. Look at that. Do I have the green dragon frame on this character? I do. Yeah, 151 to 170, that's whatever.
Our mission
we
is
could just
dire.
do 161 to 180 or something like that. Yeah,
The Rohirrim have need.
that's
of
a
your
higher
services.
level cap issue. Because, yeah, there's 150... Yeah, because there's 141 to 160. But then at 151, you can replace the traceries again. So, yeah, it's 151 to 170. Yeah. You don't need one... You don't need that many. Just do 141 to 170. Stare down this man. Shake your fist. Or, I don't know. Here's a crazy thought. Maybe we just have one tracery, and then the only thing that changes is when a new expansion comes out, there's a new tracery to get, and then or
What
like a
business have you
new
with the Rohirrim?
new
Will
tier.
you aid the Rohirrim?
But then once that old expansion, or once that new expansion becomes an old expansion, it just gets downgraded basically, and it becomes it gets converted into a tracery that you use for all leveled content. So really, at any given time, there's only 2 different types of tokens or whatever, right? The different, instead of having Khazad-dûm traceries and Ithilien traceries. There's just one universal old tracery and then one new one, and then that new one becomes the old one, and then you just added the new one again. I don't know.
Our mission is
That
dire.
seems too simple, though.
The Rohirrim have
Just
need
having
of
the
your
two?
services. The Rohirrim will need your aid.
The new system sounds interesting with their tactics and lessons and enhancements and stuff. I will need to see them break it down in a video a bit more, but because reading it, I was like, this sounds complex for no reason. But it's probably not as complex as it sounds. And I like that it's going to stick with us in future expansions. Anything that we get that sticks with us for future expansions and has value in future expansions is a great addition to the game. There's far too many systems in Lotro where you get something and it becomes useless later on, or we get something new and then they just abandon the system altogether and then it's no longer relevant. Like skirmishes and epic battles. They stop mattering after a certain point. Where it would have been cool to see skirmishes just become epic battles. Like they were just the same thing. But with the new feature of like, yeah, you can upgrade siege equipment or something. And then they gave us mounted combat, and then rather than fixing mounted combat, they abandoned it, and after Gondor, you don't really use it for anything anymore, except mounted combat becomes traveling. That's it. So a new system that we get to keep forever will be nice. I have a feeling that maybe they just end up abandoning it in future expansions, but at least because it's like traits that you earn or whatever, then, you know, it's not like you're not losing anything. You've already earned those traits, so they'll stay with you. And they'll still benefit you, even if they're not adding anything new.
Will you aid the Horse Lords? What brings you to these lands?
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Let's go kill some orcs at a farm. The new story, or the story tease that they're doing with the new expansion, interests me a lot, though. Anytime we get some Sauron stuff, I'm in. So this play with the Lord of Wolves or the Lord of Werewolves. And getting like some Sauron history is really cool to me. Oh, here. There we go. Another gold tracery. I'm gonna have to go to my card or something to open up these other boxes. I'm running out of space in my shared storage. Although, one would argue I should actually be saving these boxes for when Mordor comes out. That's probably what I should be doing, actually. Now that I think about it. Because I have... What is this? 2 gold boxes and 2 blue boxes. I could probably disenchant these instead. And yeah, I should be getting rid of or keeping these for Mordor.
Will you aid the Horse Lords? Our mission is dire.
Actually, then maybe I can start... Oh, hold on. What's this? Don't need those. Keep those, that's fine.
Hello there.
Nice, hello. How's it going? Still have a couple of characters going through Moria eventually, so this stuff is fine. Oh, I guess I could put... I could do this. Yeah, there we go. Can put this on. Oh, I got to reforge. That's right. Here we go. I would save that for, I guess this is for my bear. I don't have blue weapons on my captain right now, so I'm not going to worry about that. Those are the ones I can upgrade? This one, I think. This one, I don't think I can increase. It's weird that they have different... One has a max level, the other one doesn't. It's kind of odd. Yeah, the other stuff I can keep in here. Oh, I can... Here, let's take this out. and we'll put it in my vault. This character becomes my housing item vault right now for when the server transfer happens, and then I can decorate my Rivendell house more when the transfer off for these servers.
Our mission is dire. Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
I think we're supposed to get, I don't think it's too much news, but a little bit of more information on the new expansion here soon. I was reading that they're doing another SSG is doing a stream here, I think actually next week, or like this coming up week, if I remember right. Yeah, Thursday, August 13th. Wolves of Mordor has been revealed this week. We'll be talking about the recent announcement of our next expansion pack. Preview season will soon be upon us, but before then, stop by to discuss what we've announced so far, and maybe, just maybe, we'll have a new tidbit or two to share. So that's on Thursday next week. So hopefully they reveal some cool things.
Our mission is dire. The Rohirrim have need of your services. What business have you with the Rohirrim? Our mission is dire. The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Sensing weakness in the humble crofting settlement of Wallstow, the Orcs of Mordor have poured forth from the east wall in hopes of claiming part of the Sutcrofts for their dark master.
cross the... Oh. It's like, cross the bridge with her. Why? She's running towards the stables. It was just... It's just classic NPC things. Okay, that was the first assault.
Will you aid the Horse Lords? Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Amid the disappearance of Fastred's son and the siege of Wolster, a terrible sorcerer of Mordor, Kroomgar, leads a vast force of orcs in a ploy to bring Snowborn
There we go,
and
we
the
hit ally
entirety
with
of
them,
the
nice.
Eastland to ruin.
Where is she going? She just entered a random house. Okay. Do I just let that happen then? Do I fight these things? I guess I'll just start fighting stuff. I don't know. Okay, so the NPC just snuck past everything, even though I needed to actually kill a specific amount of orcs. Got it. Is he over here? Should just seek him out. Okay. There he is. Oh no, that's Gissel, not Gisling. Okay. So where's Gisling? I trapped myself over here? I think I did. Okay, hold on. I've never done this quest, or definitely not anytime recently. Would have done it over 10 years ago, maybe. Go back this way. let's just kill these things, because apparently, at least in the first stage, they kill a certain amount of things for something to trigger. So just kill all this stuff. Oh, there you are. Oh, there we go. Now we can go to the north gate. Now that I've cleared everything out already. Yeah, they really don't want you to go that specific way. Interesting.
Thank you for your help.
Alright, to the meat hall. Alright, Crumgam, or Krumgam, whatever your name is.
You did very well. I need you to do this.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Our mission is dire.
Thank you for your help.
Peace on the Crofts. I think we did it.
What brings you to these lands? The Rohirrim have need of your services. Our mission is dire.
No, that's a will cloak. Don't need that. Nah. Worry about that too. Alrighty. East Rohan now officially done. I think now what we'll do is actually, I want to get that armor. Okay, we'll head over to Highbold, and then we'll call it there for now. But when we come back, we will continue the book and journey into West Rohan. And I think by that point, I should have more gear, and I won't have I won't be in 75 level 75 armor anymore. I'll be in level 85 armor, so it'll be a big boost in stats, and I should be able to at least handle those harrowing or mournful wraiths a lot better. I won't die as fast. And then I think that's pretty much the armor that I'm gonna try to keep until, I don't know, whatever I can get in Minas Tirith, and then heading into Mordor. But that's way down the line, because we're still gonna do more Master, Guardian, and Champion going through Mordor first. So yeah, there's no stream tomorrow, as tomorrow I am playing D&D. But next weekend, there will be 2 Lotro streams on Saturday and Sunday like usual. And should be able to hit... Well, we're going to be leveling a lot slower now, because we're kind of over-leveling the content at the moment, but hopefully we can still get maybe 2 levels per day. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 streams left before Mordor comes out. I think it's 8. Yeah, 8 streams left before Mordor comes out. So I should be able to hit 105 on my captain before that point, and probably one of those other 2 streams will do we gotta do some virtue farming. So I'll be doing that at some point. Just catching up on virtues on my guard and probably champion.
Need your aid. What
But
business
yeah,
have you
so we
with the
will
Rohirrim?
call it here today and come back for more Lotro next weekend. However, starting on the 11th, I think, 11th or 12th, we will be starting Dino Crisis for my evening weekday streams. So Dino Crisis was an older PlayStation 1 game. So a good classic. It's just like the old original Resident Evils, but it's with dinosaurs instead of zombies. So we'll be playing that, and then at the end of the month, or starting at the end of the month, then, which I think either the 26th or 27th, the weekday streams will turn into a Star Wars game. There's a Star Wars game called Zero Company that comes out at the end of the month, and that's what our weekday streams will be. And that was the people that have been making Zero Company made XCOM. So if you ever played XCOM, it is very similar to that, except it's just Star Wars, which is kind of fun. But yeah, thank you to those that stopped by and said hello. I appreciate you all.